Does your body ache after running? Do you feel like a new pain shows up every week? What if I told you that most injuries aren't caused by running itself, but by mistakes you don't even realize you're making? Today, you'll discover what those mistakes are and, most importantly, how to avoid them so you can run more, better, and without fear of injury. Let's be honest. Nobody wants to spend weeks off training because of a pain that could have been prevented. And stick around until the end, because I'll share a pro tip that professionals use to stay injury-free, and nobody talks about it. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1. Underestimating your shoes. Shoes are your first line of defense against injuries. But did you know that over 50% of runners wear shoes that aren't suitable for their running style? This can wreak havoc on your knees, ankles, and even your back. Do you feel shin pain? Do your feet or heels ache? It might be because your shoes no longer have the cushioning you need, or they're simply not right for your running gait. What should you do? Replace your shoes every 600 to 800 kilometers. Yes, even if they look new on the outside. Cushioning wears out, putting more stress on your joints. Visit a specialty store and get your gait analyzed. It's quick, often free, and could save you from many aches. And never wear shoes that are too tight or cause rubbing, as these can lead to blisters, black toenails, or even worse problems. Mistake number 2. Increasing your mileage too quickly. This one's a classic. You feel strong, you're eager to run more, and suddenly you go from 5 kilometers a week to 15. In just a few days. Your body needs time to adapt. Your muscles might recover fast, but your tendons, ligaments, and joints take much longer. If you ramp up too quickly, you risk injuries like plantar fasciitis, shin splints, or even stress fractures. Golden rule, the 10% rule: never increase your weekly mileage by more than 10%. If you ran 20 kilometers this week, aim for no more than 22 next week. And if you feel pain when increasing mileage, pull back. Sometimes, taking a step back is what allows you to move forward injury-free. Mistake number 3. Skipping strength training. Let's be honest. How many times do you skip strength training because running is your thing? Well, bad news. If you don't strengthen your muscles, you're forcing your joints to do twice the work. And that doesn't end well. Strong muscles act as a shield, protecting your knees, ankles, and hips. Without them, every stride is like hammering the pavement. The result? Overuse injuries, tendinitis, and a guaranteed visit to the physio. What can you do? Include 2 strength training sessions a week. You don't need a gym. Squats, lunges, and planks are enough to protect your body. Focus on your core and glutes. These are key for stabilizing your running form and preventing uncontrolled movements that lead to injuries. Mistake number 4. Ignoring your body's warning signs. Do you have a pain that won't go away? Do aches worsen with every run? Ignoring them is like turning off a fire alarm while the fire keeps burning. Injuries don't usually happen overnight. They often start with warning signs, small discomforts that grow into pain and eventually into serious injuries. What should you do if something hurts? Stop immediately and assess the cause. Are you overtraining? Are your shoes right for you? Use ice for recent inflammation or heat for chronic pain. If the pain doesn't improve in 2 to 3 days, see a professional. Waiting too long can turn a minor issue into a major problem. Mistake number 5. Neglecting your running form. Running seems simple, one foot in front of the other, right? But if you do it wrong, the impact on your joints is far greater. If you run hunched over, take strides that are too long, or land heavily on your heels, you're setting yourself up for injury. Every incorrect step multiplies the stress on your body. How can you improve your technique? Keep an upright posture, with your head up, shoulders relaxed, and core engaged. Avoid overstriding. Aim to land with your foot directly under your body. Work on a high cadence, ideally between 170 to 180 steps per minute. This reduces impact and makes you more efficient. Avoiding these mistakes can mean the difference between weeks of happy running or months off the road. Now that you know them, are you ready to protect your body? Here are the 5 golden rules for running injury-free. Rule number 1. Listen to your body. Your body is like a car. It always gives you warning signs before something goes wrong. The problem is, many runners ignore them. Do you feel constant pain in the same spot? Are you taking longer to recover after each workout? These are warning lights. Ignore them, and you could be heading straight toward an injury. What can you do? Pay attention to any discomfort that lasts more than 2 days. If it persists, reduce your workload or rest. Learn to distinguish between normal muscle soreness, like the ache after a tough workout, and sharp or stabbing pain, which usually signals a problem. And most importantly, never push your body beyond its limits because the price could be weeks, or even months, off running. Rule number 2, strengthen your core. Did you know a weak core can be the root cause of knee pain, hip pain, and even back issues? That's because your core is the control center of your body. If it's not strong, everything else suffers. A stable core improves your posture, helps absorb impact, and prevents uncontrolled movements that can lead to injuries. It's like adding an extra layer of protection to your body. Which exercises are key? Plank hold. Keep your body aligned and your abs tight for 30 seconds to a minute. Superman pose. Strengthens your lower back and core simultaneously. Glute bridges. Perfect for activating the muscles that stabilize your hips. Incorporate these exercises 2 to 3 times a week. It won't take more than 15 minutes. Rule number 3, run with proper technique. Bad running form is like building a house on a weak foundation. Sooner or later, it will collapse. Every incorrect stride adds unnecessary stress to your joints and muscles, increasing your risk of injury. Key tips for proper technique. Upright posture. Keep your head up, shoulders relaxed, and eyes looking ahead. Land with your foot under your body. This reduces impact and improves stability. High cadence. Aim for 170 to 180 steps per minute. This creates a natural rhythm that minimizes the impact of each stride. Practice your form regularly. It's not about running faster, but running smarter. Rule number 4, prioritize recovery. Rest isn't optional. It's when your muscles repair, your tendons strengthen, and your body prepares for the next challenge. Without recovery, your risk of injury skyrockets. What does good recovery include? Active recovery. Light activities like walking or swimming improve circulation without adding stress. Enough sleep. Deep sleep is when your body repairs tissue. Aim for 7 to 9 hours per night. Hydration and nutrition. Your muscles need water and nutrients to recover effectively. Don't underestimate the power of a solid post-workout meal. Taking a rest day might feel like wasting time, but it's actually an investment in running longer and better. Rule number 5, use a foam roller. If you don't own one yet, consider this your sign to get one. A foam roller is like your personal massage therapist, helping release muscle tension and preventing tight spots from turning into injuries. How should you use it? Spend 10 minutes after each workout rolling your calves, quads, hamstrings, and glutes. If you hit a tender spot, hold the pressure for a few seconds and breathe deeply. Not only will you reduce the risk of injuries, but you'll also improve your mobility and overall performance. Now for the promised tip, the pro method nobody tells you about. Did you know you don't need to run every day to become a better runner? This is where cross-training comes in. It's a technique many professionals use to avoid injuries while improving their performance. What is it? Alternate your running days with low-impact activities like swimming, cycling, or yoga. These exercises strengthen muscles you don't use while running, boost your endurance, and reduce the impact on your joints. Plus, cross-training keeps you active without overloading the same muscles and tendons repeatedly. For example, if you're dealing with knee pain, a day of swimming can help maintain your fitness while giving your joints a break. This is the secret of runners who stay injury-free year after year. And now, it's your secret too. And now you have everything you need to run more, better, and without injuries. Remember, taking care of your body is the key to enjoying running for years to come. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with that friend who's always complaining about pain. And if you want more tips like these, subscribe to the channel. Here, you'll find everything you need to take your running to the next level. See you in the next video.